let's talk about behaviors at the airport. So the airport, it's a high security environment. So this thing you could or you do outside on the street could be very more you know um, taken seriously at the airport. Like, very simple example, but it can be very problematic here at the airport. Like, screaming is not the when you scream in an airport, it's not the same thing when you scream in the street in a public, right? Avoid to be drunk when you're gonna take or before to take a flight, because you could be denied just because of the fact that you would be drunk, right? Very, very important topic, because I know, like, some people, they will have some food and they will have some things to drink, so it's not it's something to avoid, drinking alcohol and be drunk at the airport. Other thing we can talk is, like, obviously having dangerous stuff in your bags, knives, razors, other than that, avoid to have any argue with any staff working at the airport, because they can decide or not to let you pass the security check and take your flight. All right, also, when you're gonna check on the machines, to have your boarding pass, for example, be careful, because it just happened just before. It was people who were printing their bag tag and also their boarding pass, and someone came to ask them money, and it could be like also like a pickpocket. And the woman who worked for the airline, she said, yeah, be careful. It has been like an hour we tried to tracking those guys who, like, disturb people by asking them money or taking their attention. All right. Also, one time it happened when I had a flight, and it was during the COVID, and it was this guy who were accompanying his wife, and they did not let him go inside the airport because of the COVID. And it was those security guys, and at some point, like, the husband say to the security guys, you're not even police officer, I do carry a gun myself. So apparently the guy were working for security, or maybe he was like an official or something like that. But what happened, the guys who work at the airport, the security guys, they called the police, and they say there is a guy, he has a gun. So all the police of the airport came with a siren on, and they took their gun and pointing at him like, put your hands up, and the guy said, what's going on? Like, what you doing? I have nothing, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully the guy has been arrested, but at the end he could, like, get out from the arrestation, because he said, yeah, I just, like, said that because I was mad, but I have nothing on me, blah, 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 whatever. But it took him a while to get out. Okay. What you can also avoid, it's like I said, have dangerous stuff, but also like food. You cannot travel with food because it's considered dated, like it's like you're having, like, it can have bacteria in food, so avoid to do that. Come earlier, at least 2 hours. This is what happened to me. I came 2 hours, and now I just, like, in a boarding area, so I'm waiting, and now I left, like, I think about 40 minutes, and I came 2 hours before, because they check my ID. And by the way, for the guys who are permanent resident in US, make sure you carry your passport, and also your green card, and also if it's expired, make sure you have the expiration paper with you. So you need to have those 3 documents. If you're just visiting, make sure you have your visa ESTA and you have your passport with a good date on it, like not expired passport. All right. Also, there is those people, the security staff, they're gonna check your bag and they're gonna ask you if they can check. You better to say yes, because if you say no, then it's gonna be the custom border police. They're gonna come and they're gonna check your bag, and it's gonna be kind of alerting for them. They will say like, why he doesn't want us to check the bag. So just make sure you have nothing suspicious in your bag and let them check your bag. Okay, again, don't confront them, don't argue with them, because obviously you could like miss your flight and you don't want to do that. All right. Other than that, I think it's pretty much stay calm. Even anything happen, just stay calm at the airport. Don't have like argue with anybody, any other passenger, travelers. Also, it happened one time here at the airport in Paris. 2 famous rapper, they basically have an argue and then end up like fighting at the airport. So they have been arrested right away, and they passed like all the summer in jail actually, and they have big charges, like a big fines, and also they have been denied for the rest of their life. From those airlines, especially those airlines. They will never be able to take a flight with those airlines. Hopefully they didn't have been banned by the airport itself, but it can happen too, So can you imagine if you're like banned, you will never take a flight anymore in your life. So don't do those mistakes. Whatever happens, just stay calm, stay away from any argue with any travelers, any customers, any sellers at the boutiques, or of course with any staff member who work for the security checkpoint. All right, whatever they ask you, just comply and everything's gonna be okay. I know it sounds like very very simple rules, but trust me, I saw that for many times during my career, or just by taking flights, because I travel a lot, and those condition applies to mostly all airports around the world. All right, so make sure you apply those and everything's gonna be all right. Thanks.